White Castle is asking men all over the nation to take their girlfriends and their wives and their significant others to their restaurant on Valentine's Day. All right? On Valentine's Day, they're going to have this special promotion where you can have a candlelight dinner with a tableside service with flowers.
Classy.
Right.
See that?
And they've done this in the past, and a spokesperson for White Castle says that people even show up in limousines.
Right. That's cute. That's cute.
Right.
You got to give him that. Because then you know at least if he's showing up in a limo, he's not being a cheap ass. He's just, he's just having fun.
Right.
Okay, JR, would you take your girlfriend to White Castle for Valentine's Day?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
First of all, because White Castle is delicious.
I know
White Castle is the shit.
Right.
Number one. And I would enjoy it. But I'd get a sack of 10 cheeseburgers along with some onion rings. But anyway, and also, why is it you have to spend a lot of money on Valentine's Day? That's a staple. Why? How come she won't spend much money on me on the next day? Fuck it. How about that? How about where's my turn to only judge our whole relationship on how much you spend on me? Fuck that. That's it.
I knew JR was going in that direction. One, I know you like White Castle. Okay. Two, I know that you're not interested in proving yourself by spending more money. Okay. So I'm totally with you. Would I take my girlfriend to White Castle on Valentine's Day? Hell yeah. Okay. It's cute. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? Now, you might get in a little bit of trouble. Okay. But I don't make up for things. And look, sometimes you got to make up. I'm keeping it real, right? But I don't make up for things with money. Okay. You know, maybe I take out the garbage an extra couple of times. Okay. I don't know what it is. Okay. You find a way, or you give her something else. You give her more time, something, right? But but I don't have any problem going to White Castle. And I'll tell people, look, this is senseless to go spend more money on February 14th rather than February 13th or 15th, because they jack up the prices.
Right.
Oh, no, I can't be having that. And don't get me wrong. I mean, there's been Valentine's Days where I've spent a lot of money. You got to do what you got to do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what about, should I mark down and say, March 27th, I spent $300 on dinner. I mean, who cares? What's the difference? There may be sometimes you spend money. There may be times you won't. But why does it have to be, it's Valentine's Day, you have to break your bank? Why? Shut up. Get away from me.
You know what? And look, it's not about breaking the bank. I think there are definitely women out there that are looking at the amount of money you're spending on them on that day, right? But then there's also a large group of women that want creativity on that day.
Which is even a bigger pain in the ass.
No.
Okay, I mean, like, keep it real, right? Like, oh, shit, not only do I have to spend money and time, but I got to think of something that's nobody's ever thought of before.
Okay, hold on. Let me give you an example, right?
Okay.
I'll give you two examples. So I've spent many a Valentine's Day with Liddy's, right? And then remember that one year when he just showed up randomly at work and, he gave me a gift or whatever. But whatever, the gift was irrelevant. I don't even use the gift that he gives me. He gave
great.
me.
You see, this is what happens.
But that's what I'm saying. He gave me jewelry, right? But, like, who cares? What was relevant to me is that he surprised me. Like, he showed up at work where I least expected him, and he gave me a hug and a kiss, and it made my day.
Oh, shmoo-pa-pa-pa-poopy.
And another example, another Valentine's Day, he didn't take me to the restaurant at all, right? We had a little picnic at the park.
Oh,
and come
pa-poopy,
on.
pa-poopy, pa-poopy.
He brought some, cold cuts and some delicious cheese.
Let me tell you guys. Now, a lot of you live in the, areas of the country where February 14th ain't nobody going to no picnic, okay? Now, having said that, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I've done that idea many times, okay, because you save a lot of money,
right.
Okay? It's kind of a pain in the ass, right? You got to go collect the shit from the store, and you got to put it in, find a way to...
But it's super cheap. I
mean,
it's
super cheap, and girls love it.
Yeah, it's
They're
so
like,
sweet.
oh. That's usually their reaction.
You know why? Because girls like it when they can see that the guy put some thought into it.
Right.
That's all that matters.
But what is great about the Young Turks is I now just told you that, so you don't even have to put any thought behind it. Okay? You see, we're trying to help a brother out. And then the other thing is, you say, well, I live in Chicago. How the hell am I going to do that on February 14th? This is where the genius of Cenk Uygur comes into play. You do it in your living room.
Yeah.
How sweet is that?
Oh, that's awesome. I think that's sweet. Make dinner, cook dinner. Do something that shows that you were thinking about that person on that day. And look, I'm not saying that girls shouldn't do anything. I definitely do something special for, my man on Valentine's Day, too.
You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. That's the upside of Valentine's Day.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So you throw out the little blanket in the middle of the living room and watch them melt. They just melt on the blanket. Oh, okay. All right. So that's your helpful advice for Valentine's Day.